Think flying a drone is just point, shoot, and upload. Not if you want to do it legally, professionally, and safely. Becoming a certified drone pilot under FAA Part 107 means mastering more than just flight. It means understanding the sky like a real pilot. The Part 107 exam is your first major hurdle. It's 60 multiple-choice questions, and you need at least a 70% to pass. But here's the catch: it's not just about drones, it's about aviation. You'll be tested on airspace classifications, how to decode sectional charts, interpret complex weather reports, and understand aircraft operations and traffic patterns. It's a comprehensive test designed to ensure you know how to operate safely in the national airspace. Let's dive into one of the trickiest parts: sectional charts. These are those dense, colorful maps pilots use, and you'll need to read them like a pro. Can you look at a chart and immediately identify a Class D airport with its control tower? Can you tell the difference between an obstacle's height and mean sea level versus above ground level? What about a military training route? If you see VR 1206, you need to know that means a visual route below 1,500 feet. If it says IR, that's an instrument route, often flying much higher. Knowing this keeps you and other aircraft safe. Next up, towers, frequencies, and restrictions. It's not enough to just see a tower. You need to know what kind it is: a VORDIC, a VORDME, or an NDB. You'll need to know how to find the right frequencies to monitor air traffic or even contact air traffic control. You'll also learn how to check for NOTAMs and TFers, that S notices to air missions and temporary flight restrictions. These can pop up for anything from a presidential visit to a wildfire, and they can ground your entire mission if you're not prepared. Weather is another huge piece of the puzzle. You can't just glance at the sky and guess. As a certified pilot, you need to read METARs and TAFs. These are coded weather reports that tell you everything: wind direction and speed, visibility in statute miles, cloud layers and their altitudes, and what the weather is forecasted to do hours from now. For example, a METAR might look like a jumble of letters and numbers, but it translates into a complete weather picture for a specific airport at a specific time, right down to the temperature, dew point, and barometric pressure. Situational awareness is key, especially around airports. Imagine you're flying your drone near a runway. Can you determine if a manned aircraft on a left-hand downwind pattern will cross into your operating area if an aircraft is flying a standard pattern? You need to anticipate its path as it descends toward the runway. Your job is always to yield and stay clear, even if you're well below the 400-foot ceiling. Remember, in the sky, the smaller, more agile aircraft always gives way to the larger one. And believe it or not, you'll even touch on physics and flight dynamics. Like G-forces, when you put your drone into a steep, banked turn, you're increasing the load factor. There is a formula for it. Load factor equals 1 divided by the cosine of the bank angle. A simple 60-degree bank doubles the G-force on your drone. Why does that matter? It dramatically affects your battery life, puts stress on the drone's frame, and can even impact your camera stability. Finally, let's talk about real-world readiness. Getting certified is just the beginning. To fly legally every single time, you need your drone registered with the FAA and compliant with remote ID rules. You'll use the LAANC app to get instant authorization for flying in controlled airspace. You'll perform pre-flight checklists, maintain meticulous maintenance logs, and understand crew resource management, even if your crew is just you. Becoming a certified drone pilot isn't easy, but it is absolutely worth it. You'll earn the right to fly with confidence, clarity, and compliance. And when you do, the sky opens up not just as a canvas for beautiful shots, but as a real career path. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on becoming a professional drone pilot. Fly safe.